Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today we will journey through The Fortune of the Rougons by Émile Zola. The Fortune of the Rougons, 1871, by Émile Zola is the first novel in the Rougon-Macquart series, which explores the lives and fortunes of a family across 20 volumes. Set during the early years of the Second Empire in France, the novel examines the origins of two branches of the Rougon-Macquart family, focusing on the political turmoil of 1851, specifically Louis-Napoléon Bonaparte's coup d'état. Zola uses this story to introduce the main themes of heredity, class, and ambition that dominate the series. The novel intertwines personal drama and historical context, giving birth to characters that will have recurring roles in later novels. Plot summary. In the small town of Plassans, life pulses under a veil of simmering tensions, ambitions, and political unrest. The town, steeped in provincial quietude, will soon witness a series of events that will shape the fate of its most notable family, the Rougons, and those tied to them by blood and circumstance. Pierre Rougon and his wife, Félicité, have long yearned for wealth and influence. Pierre, the eldest son of the modest Rougon family, carries the frustrations of an unremarkable life. His wife, sharp and ambitious, pushes him toward greatness, constantly scheming to elevate their status. But as the town of Plassans begins to stir with rumors of revolution and a coup d'état, the Rougons see an opportunity to finally seize the fortune and power they crave. Meanwhile, at the heart of the impending conflict, Silver Murat, a young idealist and the son of Pierre's half-brother, stands on the opposite side of the family's ambitions. Silver, raised in the care of his grandmother, Aunt Died, embodies the spirit of republicanism, an intense belief in liberty and the downfall of the empire. His love for Miette, a passionate and fiery girl who shares his ideals, binds them both in a tender yet doomed romance. They meet under the shadow of night, clinging to each other as they prepare to join the Republican uprising, determined to fight for justice. As Louis-Napoléon Bonaparte's forces prepare for a coup, Plassans becomes a hotbed of intrigue. The town's middle class, eager to preserve their fortunes, sides with the empire, while the working class, including Silver and his comrades, yearn for a republic. Tension brews between the two sides, a division that threatens to tear apart the town and the Rougon family. Pierre and Félicité, determined to profit from the coming political chaos, plot their way into favor with the authorities. In secret, they side with the royalist forces and the empire, knowing that should the Republicans succeed, their dreams of power will vanish. Pierre's half-brother, Rougon-Macquart, meanwhile, harbors deep resentment toward the Rougons. Born of an illegitimate branch of the family, Anton's life has been shaped by bitterness, poverty, and envy. Seeing the Rougons climb toward fortune stirs his rage, and he aligns himself with the Republicans, hoping to watch Pierre and Félicité's ambitions crumble. At the same time, Silver and Miette's love story unfolds amidst the turmoil. Their bond is fierce, filled with youthful innocence and dreams of a future beyond the empire's oppression. Together, they march with the Republican insurgents, clutching at the fragile hope of a better world. They dream of overthrowing the empire and living freely, but the forces against them are vast and the revolution's success uncertain. As the coup approaches, Pierre and Félicité grow increasingly anxious. They seek to align themselves with Roudier, a powerful man in Plassans, whose influence can sway the political tide in their favor. They court his favor with flattery and gifts, trying to ensure their place in the new order. Finally, the moment they have been waiting for arrives, the insurrection erupts, and chaos floods the town. With feverish determination, Pierre seizes control of the town hall, aligning himself with the empire's loyalists. His ambition is finally within reach. While Pierre maneuvers through political waters, Silver and Miette join the Republican forces outside Plassans. They fight with all the passion of youth, certain that their cause is just and righteous. The couple clings to each other in the darkness, filled with dreams of a life beyond the turmoil, but their ideals clash with the brutal reality of the empire's crushing military force. The Republicans, despite their fervor, are no match for the empire's soldiers. The insurrection is quickly put down, and the Republican dream collapses. As soldiers march into Plassans to restore order, Silver and Miette attempt to flee, but their youthful passion and defiance lead them to a tragic fate. Silver is captured, and Miette, ever loyal to him, stays by his side as they face their doom together. They are executed, their love and lives extinguished in the wake of the Empire's triumph. Back in Plassans, Pierre and Félicité's gamble pays off. With the Republican threat quashed and the Empire secure, they are rewarded for their loyalty. Pierre is appointed a lucrative position, ensuring the Rougon family's rise to prominence. They bask in their newfound wealth and influence, their dreams of fortune finally realized. Yet there is an undercurrent of unease in their triumph. The shadow of Silver's death and the knowledge of their betrayal lingers in the background, a reminder of the cost of their success. In the final moments, Aunt Died, the matriarch of the family, is left to mourn the loss of her grandson Silver. Her sorrow, silent and deep, symbolizes the profound tragedy that has unfolded within the family. As Pierre and Félicité celebrate their victory, the Rougon-Macquart line is stained with blood and betrayal, setting the stage for future generations to grapple with the consequences of their ambition. Their fortune has been secured, but at what cost? The Rougons may have risen to power, but the seeds of their future downfall have already been sown, ensuring that the family's legacy will be one of both triumph and tragedy. That's it for now. If you loved this, don't forget to check out the rest of Les Rougon-Macquart series by Émile Zola. You'll find them in the description or just search for them on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Émile Zola's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.